And now, CBS 21 Sports with Jason Bristol.
Media day for the Penn State football team. And you know, next to a colonoscopy, is there a day that Joe Paterno can't stand more? Teams have already thrown in the towel, but there's some guys who want this towel to use to help them get to the major leagues. As the Giants arrived at their hotel, of course, San Francisco beat Atlanta to get here. Guys, is this the right video? Because those certainly don't look like players. What is this, a tour bus from Nebraska? You know, I think the Bears have more outfits than Beyonce right now. Hershey rolled out another special sweater tonight. What I find interesting or disturbing is look how close the end zone is to the outfield wall here. Here's some great video from a station in St. Louis, Missouri. The reporter was doing a story on how wild birds are trapped and then tagged to study their migration habits. And the reporter was given a real live bird to help him tell that story.
He was captured.
People in the back are saying, what does this have to do with sports? Well, the bird's name was Albert Pujols. I mean, St. Louis Cardinal, right? Oh, boy. You guys want to see it again? I mean, I got 2 minutes left. Let's roll it. See it again.
Okay. Okay.
And now, CBS 21 Sports with Jason Bristol.
I'm telling you, Bishop McDevitt is like a Costco for college recruiters. I mean, it has something for everyone, in a good way. But in the state playoffs, sometimes execution trumps talent. Would the Crusaders learn that lesson tonight? McDevitt facing ERIE Cathedral Prep semifinals AAA from Clearfield County. McDevitt was down 21-3 at half, but this play woke him up. Prep is pressured, and then here's the pick. Miles Williams going 42 yards the other way. It's now 21-10. McDevitt has life. Under 3 minutes to go in the third. 4th and 13 for Bishop McDevitt. Matt Johnson, Sean Seif. First down, touchdown. 21-17. Crusaders down 4. Fourth quarter, 7 minutes remaining. Johnson going for it all. Brian Lamel has it. 29 yards out at the 2, and that leads to Jamel Poteet, the finisher, in with the winning touchdown. Bishop McDevitt takes it 24-21, coming back from 18 points down.
We made it so hard on ourselves, but
it was history from there.
What a game. Crusaders will play Allentown Central Catholic for the state championship. Central Catholic beat Archbishop Wood 49-27. All right, you see this? All these words here, some from a typewriter, and then there's some scribbles here and there. Well, this is basketball's version of the Declaration of Independence. These are the rules of basketball from the man who invented it, James Naismith. It was up for auction today. Sold for $4.3 million. The winning bidder wants to display him now at the University of Kansas, where Naismith once coached. And how about perfect timing? First night of high school hoops. Central Dauphin no longer has Alyssa Thomas, but playing on. CD taking on Halifax. Mariah Quaddle-Baum using the window. CD is up 12. Right before the half, though, Emily Salinger from the corner. She had 14. Rams lead at the break 21-9. Third quarter, more from Central Dauphin. Jesse Probst inside. CD takes it 48-23. The home team in this tournament, Middletown, facing Big Spring. In the first, we are tied up, Middletown. Oh, beautiful cut there. Olivia Fulmer with the lay-in. Blue Raiders by 4. Big Spring scored again, so here's Middletown. Emily Lloyd, easy look. Raiders again by 4. More Middletown coming up. Tiana Blanding will put in 2. Middletown wins 46-36, a 10-point game. Head to Hershey. The boys playing Manheim Central. The Trojans game planning.
Some open jumpers when they're inside out. Let's make sure we get the inside part. Okay, let them give a touch. If it's not there, reverse, give a touch.
All right, Hershey had the inside thing going. Now let's go outside. Dan Jackson with the jumper. It's 11-7 Trojans. Second quarter, Barons D'ing up. And then benefiting here, Chase Moyer, part of an 11-4 run. Manheim Central led 18-15 after 2. And then Josh Robeson for 3. Manheim Central wins 46-38. Alexander Giroux is coming back to Hershey thanks to the American Hockey League. Giroux and Mark Watton were both named team captains for the All-Star game. That game is at Giant Center tonight, Bears and Charlotte. You know, one of the guys who work here said this is the greatest game ever. I wonder why. Bears up 1-0 in the first. However, Charlotte retaliates. Jerome Sampson off the rebound. He will score. It's now 1-1. And in Charlotte, it was the teddy bear toss night. You know, I think Bears fans should be very proud. Charlotte has nothing on us. Hershey wins in a shootout, 2-1. Harrisburg Senators now have a coaching staff for next year. Randy Tomlin is the pitching coach. Troy Gingrich is the hitting coach. Both guys were here last year. But the manager is new. It's Tony Beasley. He used to be the third base coach for the Pirates. He also once managed the Altoona Curve. And CBS 21 News has learned that Steve Roadcap, who went to Upper Dauphin, has joined the Cincinnati Reds organization.
And now, CBS 21 Sports with Jason Bristol.
Hey, maybe that extra day of rest was good for Steven Strasburg. I mean, you can't beat the results. The dude was nearly perfect tonight against the Reading Phillies. Strasburg supposed to throw last night, but rain ruined that chance. He retired the R-Phils in order in the first. In the second, Brandon Pinckney goes down, 6 up, 6 down for Strasburg. In the fourth, Dominic Brown up. Brown is down, swinging 9 in a row. In the fifth, scoreless game. Strasburg with an assist, the RBI single. Sean Rooney scores. It's 1-0 Harrisburg. So, perfect through 4 is Strasburg. Mike Spadali strikeout, but he's going to reach first. It's a pass ball. There goes the perfect game, but it's okay. Strasburg gets Kevin Nelson. The force out 6-4. Inning over. Strasburg is done. 5 innings, 6 Ks. In the 6th, Brad Lidge comes on for Reading. He was sharp, making a rehab appearance. Strikes out Bill Reinhart there. Lidge, 4 Ks in 2 frames. However, Senators win the first game, 1-0. So, 2 power pitchers, 1 former All-Star, 1 future All-Star, and both have the same goal. And it's really no secret, according to CBS 21 News' Chris Fisher. That goal is to be in the big leagues.
Jason, Steven Strasburg.
All right, you think Black Friday was going to overshadow First Score Friday? Come on, think again. The teams we have left are the best of the best, which means nothing is going to be a gift. Or at least that's what we thought. AA Championship District 3, it's Trinity taking on WYOMISSING at HERSHEYPARK Stadium. First quarter, Trinity attacking here. Patrick Dill has Chris Lentz on the slant. 5-yard touchdown. The Shamrocks now in front, 7-0. Later in the first, Spartans punting. Danny Jackson on a bounce. Jackson makes a move, picks up a block, and then Jackson will do the rest. This may be the best return of the entire season. Jackson goes 57 yards, weaving to the end zone. It's 14-0. In the fourth, 21-zip, Jack Miller takes it, turns upfield with a blocker. He goes 28 yards. Trinity, convincing win, 28-0 to take the AA championship.
We came out here tonight and played like champs. So it feels great.
Trinity hasn't won a district title since 2002. The Shamrocks will face Lewisburg from District 4 in States a week from tomorrow at HERSHEYPARK Stadium. Well, big schools, big rivalry, big game. I mean, that's the best way to sum up Cumberland Valley and Central Dauphin. But to tell the rest of the story now, we need video, a score, and CBS 21 News' Chris Fisher. The Quad A semifinal is our First Score feature game.
Well, after the Warwick, Chris Fisher, CBS 21 News.
All right, Chris, so Cumberland Valley will play for a district championship next Saturday, the 4th. The Eagles, well, they now need someone to play with. The other semifinal had Red Lion at Daniel Boone. Of course, Daniel Boone upset Harrisburg to get here. Second quarter, the Lions with a rollout. Tanner Kleinfelter has a hookup. Brandon Kessler, the feet were in. The ball crossed the plane. It's a touchdown, 5 yards, 7-0 Red Lion. Third quarter, still 7-0. Mike Gray has it, and Gray is going places. 35 yards inside the red zone, down to the 15, and then Red Line will finish the deal. Kleinfelter from the shotgun. Surveying. This ball is tipped and still caught. Kessler has it. Red Line wins 14-0. We'll face Cumberland Valley in a rematch from Week 1. The Lions lost that game 45-6. Down in AAA, Bishop McDevitt playing Lampeter Strasburg. Opening quarter, the Crusaders, they look good. First possession, Matt Johnson A strike here to Brian Lamel. Lamel in stride in the end zone. It's 6-0 after a 24-yard hookup. Second quarter, Johnson going over the top to Lamel. He has it again. It's now 20-3 Crusaders. Later in the quarter, Jamel Poteet gets into this. He scores. Bishop McDevitt, easy win. 40-10 is your final. The Crusaders will now tackle Cocalico next for the AAA championship. Next Friday in Hershey, the Eagles beat Conrad Weiser by 17-16 on a last-second field goal. Down in Class A, Millersburg taking on Reading Holy Name for a district championship. In the first, the Indians down 7, but Jimmy Miller's going to fix that. Miller outside, Miller going to bang it in right here. Pushes his way in. It's now 7-7. We're all tied up. Indians fell behind 19-7, but on fourth down from midfield, the pitch to Miller has some blockers down the sideline. You see the result. 51 yards. Indians trail by 5, 19-14. Early in the fourth, Millersburg doorstep. Travis Lamoureux in. Indians now lead it 20-19, but with about a minute to go, Blue Jays on fourth down here. Fred Caruso scores. Holy Name beats Millersburg for the Class A title 27-20.
Well, I'm proud of our kids of the year.
How about Millersburg, though? Indians, one of the smallest schools in District 3. They finished with an 8-4 record. And we have a grand prize winner. I hope Kevin Nicely from Dillsburg is hungry. He has just won Subway for an entire year just for signing up on CBS21.com and voting for the Subway Phenom. And our last Subway Phenom of the season, our first two-time winner, Adam Geiger. Trinity takes it 43% of the vote, thanks to this 99-yard touchdown run. So Geiger, big win there. Trinity, big win tonight.
And Subway for a year.
And
huge
Subway
win.
for a year. Not bad.
21 Sports with Jason Bristow.
For the Bears, Thursday was the new Wednesday. Last night's game against Springfield was postponed, so that one had to be played tonight. Unfortunately, those mascots did not get the message. They've been standing there for the past 36 hours, and I feel bad about that. Bears were attacking here in the second, up 2-1. Brian Wilsey will score. Hershey got a great chance off the rebound, and Wilsey makes it a 3-1 Hershey lead. But trouble comes in the third period. Falcons fight back. John Moore. This one off the post and in past Danny Sabarin. It's now 3-2, a one-goal game. But 30 seconds later, Steve Pinizzato scores and falls and dives. It's not Bobby Orr, but it works. Hershey wins 4-3 over Springfield. By the way, the Bears play-by-play guy, John Walton, called the 1,000th game of his career tonight. Hershey now has two more games, one Friday, one Saturday before the All-Star break. And with the All-Star game coming up, we've loaded up CBS21.com with some vintage video. Just click on local sports and you'll see it. And here's some of that video. Mitch Lamoureux's return to Hershey. Now that season, 1996, Mitch was playing for the Providence Bruins. Of course, he'll be inducted Monday into the American Hockey League Hall of Fame. Hanover, York County had its annual taste of the big leagues tonight, and showing up at Southwestern High School for Rotary Sports Night, Michael Adams used to play for the Washington Bullets and Denver Nuggets, was an NBA All-Star in 1992, and former Philly Marty Bystrom was there as well. He just has less hair now. Marty had that great run for the Phillies in the 1980 season, helping the Phils win the World Series. Now, we wondered if that guy would be able to crack the rotation of Halliday, Hamels, Oswald, and Cliff Lee.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, those four.
Hey, at least he's honest, right? Another former big leaguer, Rick Dempsey, the glue of those Orioles teams in the 1980s, was also a celebrity guest. And the Orioles made some news today. They've reportedly offered Vladimir Guerrero a contract. That's right, the former Harrisburg Senator, one of the greatest hitters ever. But here's the issue. The Orioles offer may be, $3 to $5 million less than what Vladdy wants. Still, Rick Dempsey is down with the idea of Vlad at Camden Yards.
He's hit for power. He's hit for a team of young players like we have.
That is Rick Dempsey on Vlad possibly joining the Orioles. And we can't forget Greg Hodnett, sprint car driver, looking very good in a suit. Hanover Sports Night fundraiser for the Rotary and also honors student athletes from Hanover, Southwestern, Spring Grove, and Delone Catholic. Well, if pitching wins championships, then the York Revolution definitely gunning for another title. The Revs have re-signed two pitchers from last year's team, one being Jason Richardson, a top relief guy, and the other, It's Corey Thurman. Thurman's been with the Revs since 2008, now lives in York County full-time. Last season, he went 10-8. His ERA was 4.56, but that number still ranked in the top 10 of the Atlantic League. And Tiger Woods back on the course. His season opener, the Farmers Insurance Open. Tiger on 6. It's his 15th hole. This birdie is good. And